The first thing that your judges saw as they arrived upstairs today was that amazing oak tree and all the northern lights streaming in through your windows.
Talk about taking advantage of your surrounds.
It's all about the foliage, isn't it?
Ooh.
Wow.
They immediately recognised the importance of creating a workspace like this in this post-COVID world where working from home is going to be so important.
So giving yourself a beautiful space to work and think in is going to become so much more important.
Imagine straight away sitting there doing your work, but you'd never actually do your work because you're just like taken in by the atmosphere.
You'd never get any work done.
I know.
A great space. It's got cupboards here, lots of storage. There's actually storage under the bench there. It's got light.
That changing light, that real sense of the seasons changing, it's stunning.
Shona was actually loving the choice of the oak laminate in that thin profile.
We've got an oak tree, we've got oak floors, we've got beautiful fine oak.
She thinks you really embraced the house you were given.
So the whole palette, from materials to colours to everything, is just everything you see in here is reflected out in the windows, and I think that's really clever.
He actually described it as quite masterful. Neil added,
The beauty of this house is that you are still only sort of minutes from the bay, but you feel like you're in the country.
Shona felt that this space shows great restraint also.
There's some artwork there that I actually really like. It's got a little bit of the greens from the greenery, but also the pinks that are in the 20s.
You're off to a flying start with the judges today, with the exception of one fault yet again.
They've just hit all the right points in this space, except for the paintwork.
Paintwork execution.
So they've actually rolled it, but haven't cut it in.
Yeah.
Like, all the doors have only had undercoat by the looks of it. There's no painting properly on the frames.
Pretty terrible. Is it, Harry?
It is, yeah.
But as Darren Palmer said, if the paintwork is the only thing they could find wrong with this space, then you have delivered a very good room.
The transitional space is this good. What is there?
Lead the way.
Thank you.
Shona was the first to speak.
Oh, my goodness. It's stunning.
That would be a really hard corner to work with, and what they've done is actually really made it a big feature in the room.
Yeah.
Looking at your joinery, and Shona was very impressed.
To me, this spells money.
Yeah.
It really
I agree
does.
with you.
It all works really beautifully. I think the colour scheme is really coherent. It's actually a really good, private, useful adult space.
Neil agreed, saying it's a complex space and very well done.
But to demonstrate multi-use these days is so important from a real estate perspective for the potential buyer.
It is presented as a bedroom now, but it could be anything for the eventual buyer of your home.
This is the thing. This house can grow into whatever the family wants to throw at it.
What Neil really likes is the colour palette.
When I'm just looking at the simplicity of the duvet cover on the bed, mixed in with the greens and the sort of the burnt oranges, it's such a beautiful autumnal palette.
Darren liked the wall of shears and the way you have recessed them.
I love how they've lit that, because at night they can turn on that light only, and you get that lovely glow.
Neil agreed the shears really softened the room.
I think a lot of the ambience in this room is coming from that sort of dappled light, that beautiful light that's coming through. And I guess that this trend of running shears over blinds is something we've seen quite a lot in this block, and I absolutely love it.
It just shows how far you have come over the last few weeks. This room exudes cohesion and confidence, and yet again, it feels to him like you're really enjoying yourselves.
We feel the love,
Yes.
the joy and the brightness and all the life that's in this house. And I think that's really because Harry and Tash have been they've really hit their stride.
Like, once we hit that kitchen, And then the living area in here is like 4. There's no holding these guys back.
They keep peaking every week.
And at least with Neil, you are creating something very important, which is
Emotional connection.
an emotional connection.
Yay! That's the 2 words you want to hear, emotional connection. And we got it.
We got that.
Shona believes that other than the paintwork, it's a flawless room. And Harry and Tash, you are peaking just at the right time.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
Thanks,
you.
Oh, amazing feedback. I
Real
had
worried.
a few little things that I thought they would pick on other than the painting, but they didn't.
Yeah. We knew about the painting.